Hey everybody, welcome. We are at the end of chapter 9, which I'm sure has been a boatload of fun, and tonight I'm going to bring to you, or today rather, it's only nighttime here, the chapter 9 review. Follow along and we'll see what we can do as long as I get myself out of the way. Alright, sound good? Let's do this. Well, here we have got a whole bunch of stuff that we are working on, but it basically comes down to one basic idea, and that is multiplying and dividing decimals. Now, naturally, I could go through all of the steps here, but I'll let you just pause me for a moment and read through some of the stuff, and I'll resume talking in about 5 seconds once I also sort out some technical stuff on my end. So I'm going to pause, you pause, we'll resume in 5 seconds. All right, did you get all of this? Now that my mouse works, we're really multiplying by decimals. We are dividing by decimals. We are using some estimation, putting all of that together to solve real world problems. And then hopefully we are remembering our metric conversions, which are here in my room right now. They're written on the board, but otherwise hopefully they're written in your brains. So here we go. Okay, here's some vocabulary. Pause me. And see if you can find the correct vocabulary words to fill in these blanks. You can either do this in your notebooks, or if you're in my room, you've got a Pear Deck available to you, or if your teacher has something like that available, you can show the work there. I will continue in 5 seconds. So pause me if you need to. All right, you ready? Hey now, come here, give me a pen that works. Huh. I was worried that wasn't going to work. All right. Rounding can be used to estimate sums, difference, products, and quotients. And 20 divided by 5 equals 4. 20 is the dividend, and 5 is the divisor. All right. Excellent. Let's carry on. Hoo-wee! A whole bunch of practice. I am gonna pause. Why don't you work on these on your own? When you're done with these, hit resume. I'm gonna try and work as well, and I'll have the work shown on the screen the best I can. So you might have to take a little look and pause me again, but pause me now and start working, okay? And I'll do the same. I'm gonna buy myself a little more time, so make sure you've paused. Pause. All right, do we agree? Let me go and show you what I did here. For this one, I just did 3 7/10 times 4. I multiplied it out, and I used estimating. Since this is about 4 times 4, so my answer would be close to 16. That helped me place the decimal right there on that one. This one here, remember I ignore the decimal, multiply, and then I locate the decimal. I got 5472, and then this was approximately 6 by 9, so my answer is going to be close to 54, which is how I got the decimal right there. This one here, I did I just multiplied by the 2 first, right? I did 8.562 times 2, that's about 8. That's 8 times 2 is about 16, so then I placed the decimal here. But then because I'm multiplying by 20, multiplying by 2 times 10, I moved the decimal there, and I got the 171 and 24 hundredths. Right here, same idea. I did the 128 times 3. Use my estimation of the 128 and 128 and 128 thousandths. This is going to be 384. And then I moved it, so that was the times 3. And then I moved the decimal 2 places for the 100, and I got 38.4. Multiply by 1,000, move your decimal 3 places. Multiply by 100, move your decimal 2 places. So 1, 2. Ignore that. Hopefully you guys saw that was wrong right away. This should just be 3. And this is 1,000. You're multiplying by 1,000. You move 1, 2, 3 places. You get that. This one here, I did the 8.712 times 9. Since that's roughly 8 times 9 or 9 times 9, it's going to be between 72 and 81. Put my decimal there. Multiply by the 1,000. Move my digit 3 places, and that's how I get 78,408. All right. Hopefully y'all are doing okay with these. Let's clear and continue. All right. Pause me, and then I'll punch this up in about 5 seconds. All right, my turn. I see the decimal move 2 places, so I multiplied by 100 and something divided by 10, meaning I had taken this decimal and moved it that way. So my decimal was originally there, and it ended up there, so I've got 670 and 5/10 divided by 10, okay? And then you can look when you divide by 10, you move the decimal 1 digit that way, and that's what you get. Cool. Let's continue. Divide, round of the answers to the nearest 10th. Oh, okay. You do these, pause me, and then I'm going to get started on them in 5 seconds, and I'll show and explain my work. Okay? So make sure you pause me before the timer's up. Alrighty, here we go. Set it up as a regular division problem. Place that decimal, then ignore it. 13 minus 9 is 4. Bring down the 5. 9 goes into 45. Stop. And I'm going to stop right here because I'm rounding to the nearest 10th. Once I get a digit in the 100th place, in this case it's a 5, I know I'm going to round that 1/10 up to 0 and 2/10. So even though this is going to be the exact answer right here, that's an arrow by the way, that's the exact answer, this is the answer rounded to the nearest 10th. And then when I do the same thing over here, 5 goes into 41 8 times, 5 goes into 10 twice, and I stop right there. As soon as I get my 100th place, I can round my 10th. I've got a 2, so I'm keeping that 8. And I got 8/10. Okay, let's continue. All right, pause me. I'm just going to start ripping through these in 5 seconds. Okay, so pause me before I'm done copying the problems. Okay, that's what I want to do. Not going to do that one. Okay, the reason I didn't do this one is because when I divide by 100, I'm just moving the decimal 2 places. Okay, so over here, 24 and 3/10 divided by 30. Right now I'm going to divide just by the 3. 8 times 3 is 24. Down 3. 1 times 3 is 3. Boom, and I get 8 1/10. So I divided by the 3, but the 0 means I need to divide by 10 or move the decimal 1 spot. And I get 0 and 81 hundredths. Which, if you look, this is a number a little bit less than 1. If you multiply a number a little bit less than 1 times 30, you'll get something a little bit less than 30. Okay. For this one here, 5 goes into 5 once, 5, 0, 9. 5 goes into 9 once. Got a 4. I'm going to have to add a decimal, bring down the 0. 5 goes into 40 8 times. 8 times 5 is 40. And then I'm done. But since I'm dividing by 500, I divided by the 5. I now need to divide by the 500, and I get 0 and 118 thousandths. And then same thing here. 1 times 3 is 3. 0, 1, 3 goes into 1. 0 times 3 is 0. 3 goes into 18 6 times. Boom. But now, so I've divided by 3, I need to also divide by 1,000. Take my decimal 1, 2, 3 places, and I get 0.106. That's how the book wants us to do it. Seems to make sense to me. All right, let's carry on. I'm supposed to be faster at this. Blah, blah, blah. All right, calculate and then estimate. So pause me. I'm going to put answers up in about 5 seconds, and then we'll estimate. Okay. All right, these are my responses. My estimates would be, well, let's see. 4 plus 5 equals 9. That's good. I do 10 minus 4 equals 6. That's good. I do 2 times 9 equals 18, so that's good. And I would do 20 divided by 4 equals 5, so that's good. That's all they're asking you to do there. All right, let's carry on. I think we're getting close. All right, we'll do this in 5 seconds. All right, this one is just straight up addition, isn't it? And you get 9, 6, 16.92 pints. I would add 4 plus 13, and I'd get 17. That's reasonable. That's a 9. Okay, add these up. I'm starting in 5 seconds, so pause me, and then I'm going to do it. Did you pause me yet? Okay, do it, because the answer is coming in about 2 seconds. There it is. My estimate would be 12 plus 3 equals 15. So, reasonable. Okay? It's all about making sure you don't goof up your decimal placement. No. Do you guys want me to bar model this? No. Okay. All right, let's see. Piece of wood. Okay, pause me because I'm starting it. Okay, piece of wood is 1/7500th meter long. He saws off. He's going to get 0.95 left. Then he divides that by 2. Oh boy, how fun. 2 goes into 9. 4 times 4 times 2 is 8. 2 goes into 15. 7 times 2 is 2 goes into 10. 5 times 2 is 10. Boop. How many meters long is each of the equal pieces? Well, it's 0.475. And to convert to centimeters, you're going to times by 100. You're going to get, as always, if I get any of these wrong, feel free to jump up and down and scream. That's a meter. That's centimeters. But so far, I'm feeling good. How many do we have here? Whew. It is not our day. Oh, what did I do? All right. Let's try this. 5th grade class painted pieces of cardboard for an art project. Each piece of cardboard had an area of 6.25 square inches. The students painted 200 each day. What's the total that they painted by the end of 3 days? So you got to do this times this times this. So 6.25 times 200 times 3. Is that right? I'm going to do this. 200 times 3 is going to equal 600, and I'm going to do that first because it doesn't matter what order you multiply when it's just multiplication. 6.25 times 6, 0, 3, 5, 1, 3750, but then I got to multiply by not 6, but 600, and I get 3,750 inches squared. And then, they want me to divide this by 40. Hopefully I'm doing all of these right. I'm going to go 3750 divided by 49, 60. So my 9 goes right there, sorry. 9 times 40 is 360, and I'm going to get 150. 40 goes into 150. 3 times 40 is 120. I'm going to get 30. Bring down to 0. 40 goes into 300. 7 times 40 is 280. Oh, I'm going to get a 20. Bring down to 0. 40 goes into 200. 5 times. 5 times 40 is 200. I know you can't see it, and I get 0. And you get 93.75 inches squared. I hope that I got all these right. I don't know. Someone's going to have to back check me, but I'm feeling good so far. Oh, and I'm going way too long in this lesson. Such is life. 1, 2. So move that decimal 3 places, and you get 560 plus 630. Yeah. 11. Is that right? 10. Yep. 1190. All right. Weighed 4,305.6 grams. What's the weight in kilograms and grams? 4 kilogram, 305 and 0.6 of a gram. Boop. Got it? Good. Grams to kilograms divided by 1,000. 1, 2, 3. There you go. We did it! All right. That was a long one. I gotta pause me. Great job. Me, your teacher, whoever is testing with you, will answer questions before the test so that you can rock the house on this unit. As always, I believe in you. Peace out. See you, friends.